There's nothing better than finishing a journal except for starting a new one. And that's what this video is. We're setting up a new creative journal. Hey friend, okay, are you ready to go on this adventure with me? Having never done any of this, and you know how I do, I just start cutting and sticking stuff down, and sometimes it's a disaster, and other times other times I'm really pleased with it. But anyway, enough about that. Let's work in this square journal by Archer and Olive. First of all, let's just take a moment to admire the shimmery beautifulness of it. And also these snowflakes right here. Look at them. So pretty. Okay. I'll come back and do this later. I also do that later. I like to get a vibe for my book before I give it a cover page. But here's what I pulled out. This is new from Play Anything, Books and Blooms. And the reason that I love it so much is I like these colors here. These two. There's other, quick flip through. These little bookstores, so cute. Picnicky books. Boxes. These are really fun too. I kind of like those too. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with what I said. I'll save these for another one. These cute little people in this fancy bookshop. And then more softy pastels. Do those go? Do those kind of match that? They kind of do. Anyway, more boxes that coordinate with that, and then some black and white. I have an idea for this for a Bible study journal that I'm working on, because those could represent open Bibles, but they're books. And then the back has cute little quotes about books. Okay, but like I said, I want these two. This is my primary ones. This is a tip for you if you are just getting started and you don't set out all your supplies that you have and you have too many options. Decide what you're going to use and put the rest away. Like, no, I'm not going to look at that again. I'm going to use this. Of course, you can go back to it, but you get like decision fatigue. What is it called? Analysis paralysis. You can't make up your mind because you got too much stuff spread everywhere. So just pick out what you want to use. So, but when I saw these and I started thinking, I want to do some catty corner doors, I remembered that she did a plants and florals book and it had all these hanging plants. And I thought that would be so cute to have some hanging plants. So let me scroll through here. Here they are. I think I just need one of these. They're perforated. Isn't that so lovely? Pull it out. And then this tape came with this book right here. Play Anything has a subscription. You can either just do washi tape or you can do, I don't remember what it's called, like a journaling subscription. I'm not sure 100%, but anyway, so these things came. And then I just rounded up, I got through my own stash. This is sort of like a peachy pink color that's in here. So these are options. As you know, I get out a ton of options and then I don't end up using them all, but this is what I'm planning to do. Okay, here we go. So this is a square and I've never done this, but I'm gonna start slow and easy and just do what I can do. But what I wanted to try is a vertical door, but I don't feel confident about putting these books on there and using them, or do I feel confident about that? I really don't. Maybe I'll do that on the second one. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this washi tape started. I love Play Anything washi tape because it's always so unique, like different. She does a ton of checks. Is that what that's called? Checkered stuff? But like that to me looks like little rows of houses, but I know it's not. I know it's just like zigzags. But I want to do like, if this is my first door, see, I visualize that I'm going to cut. I'm going to go like, wait, do I want to go that far? I think I do. I think I do. I'm not mathematical, so I mean, a more OCD person would probably make sure that this is an actual triangle, like count the spaces. That is not how I roll. So I'm just gonna go like that because I kind of like the way that I feel like that leaves me enough room to then if I cut that straight, then I can use the books to make the next Dutch door a fancy cut. You know what I mean? And then I'll just do decorative stuff here. But for this, I was thinking about doubling up on the tape just to give it a little bit more visual interest on this front door. So I'm gonna do that. Okay. Let me find my scissors. Part of the reason that I always stick with a larger journal is because I write so big. I mean, I'm able to write small if I need to, and maybe I will need to start writing small, or it could just be that maybe a page like this journal, I'm going to get through it faster if I just write my normal big size. And that's okay. Then I just get to start a new journal, right? But that's why I've always, whenever I have gone down to a smaller size journal, I always end up going right back to the larger B6. But really, the reason that I ordered this one is because I wanted to try something in a new size, and also because look at that cover. I mean, yeah, it probably came in the big size, but I was feeling like a challenge. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around and put the same tapes down over here on the back side. Oh, you know what? I mean, I know the whole country's cold right now. I get it. Everybody, it seems like every place is cold. And but I'm in Florida right now, Southwest Florida, and when it was way cold everywhere else, it was like 82 here, and that was nice. Telling my family and friends like, haha, it's nice and toasty here, la la la. Don't you know that it's gonna be 29 degrees here tomorrow? 29. These Floridians don't know what to do with themselves. It hasn't been that cold since like 1864 or something like that. So I guess that's what I get for going, ha 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 ha. It's gonna be cold. Oops, I didn't get that very straight. Let me fix this. So hoping everybody thaws out soon. Well, it's just gonna be crooked. That's just the way it is, because I can't get it straight. Okay, so that's my first door. You know I'm gonna make it look cuter, but for now, that's it. We gotta get the bones done first. And now I wanna use the books like to just kind of, I should probably just do it instead of tell you what I'm gonna do. Oops, go like this. Isn't it gonna be so cute? It is. I wonder, I wonder if I should alternate between like stacks of books. I don't know what to do. And I wanted to use some of these. I wanted to use some of these plants, but I feel like these plants should be at the top. Don't you? because they are hanging plants. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, do you think I should have put a strip of washi there? Well, I'm not gonna. I hope you don't think that, because I'm not going to. I'm gonna use my little cutting mat thingy here. And it's so strange feeling. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, this is a gyro cut. It's a swivelly head cutting tool. And you place it, you put the tip down, and then you hold it sort of like a pencil. Oops. And you press down and you let the head swivel as you roll past all of the very nooks and crannies of your stickers. And then when you get done and you lift this off, it's like one of the most satisfying things. So look at that. It's just so satisfying. Okay, let me trim this. Oops. And then you flip it over on the back and you like put a puzzle together. You just find matching stickers to fill in those little spaces to where it kind of looks the same. And we got a hanging plant there, so let us find a hanging plant that will kind of go, that kind of goes. And then we're just going to start with the stacks of books and stuff that we already did. So this shouldn't be terribly hard to do. And it's like, it's the back. And so, you know, the back kind of always gets the shaft. It's like, well, you know, you're cute enough. You are cute enough. That's just going to have to work. Meaning it doesn't look perfect. And see how it's like straight right across there. Ooh, look, this is like an end. I'm gonna do this one. That's cute. Okay, that's cute. I don't know where I got that one from. I think it was right there. Okay, so we have that page and we have that page. And now, so theoretically, that's 2 doors. I wonder if I should do another stripe like this. Don't you think? I kind of think I should. I think I'm going to. I'll go one more and then there'll be a back page. Like, wait a second. The green needs to show too, doesn't it? I should do the green first. Dadgummit, I always pull that too hard. When you pull it real fast, it makes a little strip. It tears off unevenly, so you got to pull it slowly. On these, it's almost always for me, it's these thinner tapes that happens. You can't get all excited like I do. You just have to go slow. Okay. Is this right? Yeah, this is the bottom. The bottom one. And then I'll put that brown one on top. And this one. Oh, it goes the other direction. The little points, you know, at the top. Okay, let's trim her up. We watched a movie last night on Netflix called, oh poo, The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry. And it was so cute. I mean, I enjoyed it. It gave me a lot to think about grief, loss, marriage, relationships, everything. It hit me in the feels. I've been thinking about it a lot. Actually, I didn't watch it last night. It was the night before last. And I just, I don't know what I think. Anyway, I enjoy it. There was a little bit of language, not terrible, but I mean, there was a little bit of language, so I'm just warning you on that deal. In places, I think I can think of about twice that I heard. I was like, why did they have to say that? I don't understand why they have to, like, you could make a movie without talking like that, and the movie would be better. You could still get your point across without talking ugly. Okay. Now, that is going to be the last one of those. And then, so now we're up to the back page. And that's where I had kind of really intended to use the hanging plants. But I've already used them. But I'm still going to do it. This whole thing is a sticker. And I like it very, very much. I'm going to put them across there. And actually, I don't know. I may put them all the way across. What do you think? That might be a bit too much. Should I do those or those? I kind of like the bigger ones. I'm a little leery to do this because I normally on the back page I put washi on the edges, but I feel like my margins are all different now. Like I kind of feel like I need to do this over here with some more hanging plants. I don't know. I feel like this needs a margin. If this is a margin, is it? Well, we'll think about that. Let me think about it. For now, let me figure out how I'm gonna. Okay, I think what I decided to do is I am gonna make this side be, I am gonna do some sort of a margin here, I think. I feel like I like the brown better though. I don't know. I'm gonna put this here, but the thing about washi tape is if you don't like it, you can pull it up. But I'm trying to get a vibe for this. This one did the plants and florals. I think it had some flowers in it. I bet I've used it all. I was just thinking that I don't want to just do a collage of books, and that if there were some florals or something, that it might give it a little bit more visual interest, but I think I've used them all in this book. And I was the one that told you, don't get out all your sticker books, just pick what you're gonna use and make it work. And so I feel like I should just shut my cake hole and do what I'm telling you to do. Okay, so I'm gonna use what I have here. I just feel like that margin is too big. So I'm gonna use a skinnier hanging plant. I get it over there towards the edge. And now some books. Oh, it's a kitty cat. Let's see. Oh, this one. one's going that way. I'm gonna go like that. Cut that bad, Larry. And let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna use that. Okay, now. See, it needs something there. Maybe I should have kept all of those up there ready to go. I'm just going to add more so that it looks like the hanging plants on that side. See, some of them are a little bit lower than the others. And then some of them can be like, they're invisible, they're coming off of the page. And let's do this one. A little bit of a layering situation happening. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do some of these little books down on this side so that it's sort of matchy-matchy. Used up that sticker sheet. Let's get another kitty because I love them so much. Okay. And now I'm still feeling like it seems a bit sparse, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the boxes that I like on there and then maybe fill in. Oops. So I still thought about doing washi, but I don't know. For as much washi tape as I have and how I love it so much, I don't use it as often as I probably should. Okay, so Books and Blooms, that's the book that this one came in. So that means that these boxes should match. Okay. These don't have as many boxes as some of the others. Let's see, because you know I like the big ones, the big boxes. But I could also. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5. You know what? I may just use my markers. I think I'm going to. Because there's not enough of this size. I like a big place to write. And there's only 2 sheets in here, so yeah, okay. So that means let me dive into my marker stash and see what colors are gonna be good. You know what else I could do is I could make boxes with this washi tape. With one or other or both even. I think I might do that. Let's just give that a go for a second. Let's see if we like it or not. Huh? I'm going to cut these at an angle like this. across diagonally. And then use my little tweezers to pick up the back side. Look, it makes it into a little picture frame. Isn't that cute? Oops. I don't think I cut through that one all the way. There. Oops, I tore that one. I'll put a book there. I didn't cut that all the way. I mean, that's pretty cute. Let's put a sticker on there. Let's put a little sticker. After all that work on those corners, and I'm not even going to keep it. I think that looks cute. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Instead of putting the tape down and then pulling it all back off, I'm going to put the sticker down first. And then put the tape over the top of it. This is where I put my whatever scripture verse I like, or quote, or whatever. And so I don't really know how big it needs to be, but I know that I like a bigger option. So, like, you can always fill in with decorative elements if you don't need all of that room. So I'm trying to say, okay, so on this one, I'm going to cut around the edge right here and cut that right there. And then cut across the top right there. Oh, I didn't need that edge. Oh, I don't need to. I just need it right here. There. And then I'll do that little window. Oops, that little diagonal doohickey on this one, so that it comes out nice and tidy. Oh, like a window frame, if you don't pull your tape. Imperfect, but guess what? It's my journal, and that doesn't bug me, so I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it alone and moving on. Here we go. Wouldn't it be fun if there was a journaling meetup where you all just come together and you spread all your journaling supplies out and you start making stuff like this? And then everybody shares their things, you know? Like, you would say, oh, I have this washi that would look so good on that spread. Here, use it. And vice versa. Okay. Ta-da. I like that too. I'm just going to do a box on each spread. That means I can just write as big as I want to. Oh. Okay, but I do want to put some, I like to put some scripture verses on there, even if, like, that's not going to be the verses that didn't I? Yeah, I got some. This is from This is from Live Love Posh, I think. They, Blooming Faith, I think that was the one. And it has various, well, it has this kind of stuff. Either there's some that are just quotes, and then there's some that are scripture verses. Let's see. I'm gonna use a brown one. When you do it with highlighters and then you go to peel it off, like give it a second because it's pretty wet before you go to peel it, is what I'm saying. How many pages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3. It took me forever to think about coloring these. I was like, these are boring. They're just white stickers. I want something that had some color. It's like, well, duh. Use your colors, sister. What are you waiting on? Okay. I'm just gonna put that like that. I can use some of those small boxes to put little date, a place to put your date, you know? What are we doing? Books and Bloom. How I said that it didn't seem like there were enough boxes for me to use. But I could use some of them to put on there for, oops, a place to write the date. That's not very, maybe I should do it up here. Come over here. I get one of these little brown stickers that I just made. Here. And the last one, oops. I'll put this one down here because I'm feeling like putting it down there. Let's see. All right, now the last thing that I wanted to do was, you know, put some more little cutesies on there. It's okay to cut off some of your edges of your stickers. I like it. It's like it's falling off the end of your page. I think it's kind of fun. I forgot I had these that I got out somewhere, but I feel like that's a bit big for what I got going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the books. I'm doing it. I'm just leaving it. I'm doing it. It's fine. Okay. All right. You don't like that though, do you? I don't either. I'm gonna take that off. I just didn't want to waste anything. So this is Books. What is it? Books and Blooms from Play Anything in a square Archer and Olive. And I don't have a code for Play Anything, but I do have a code for Archer and Olive. So if you want to order a journal or stuff from them, use Lizzie Bees and you'll save 10%. And you can get yourself a cute little journal like this too, or any of the other bajillions of journals that they have. And they're all wonderful. They're this thick dot grid paper. I love it. Anyway, okay. Now I have a place to journal this week. I have my pages set up so I can do like 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days-ish. Who knows? It might last longer than that before I need to pre-decorate my next section. Stick around and let's see what we're gonna do.